Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Space Engine. Now it's been a while since we have done a video on this, but there is now a new update for Space Engine. As you can see, it's a whole new brand new main menu. It's now out on Steam as well, so if you want to go ahead and buy it, it's on there. You can get it for about in pounds it was about 17, 18 pounds around there if I remember right. So yeah, you can go ahead and pick this up. Fairly decent money if you ask me. It's not overly priced or anything like that. I think it's pretty well priced if you ask me for what it is, since it is now on the Steam version, which is really cool. And yeah, a lot of people have been waiting for this for a long time from what I've heard, so it's really cool to finally see a release for it. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and check it out, because from what I've seen, the graphics in this version compared to the previous version, the last version of the free versions I believe, 0.8 or whatever it was, because right now we're on 0.990. This is still beta, of course, but yeah, the old version, the textures on our planets in our solar system, they weren't very, like, when you land on their surface, they were very undetailed and out of focus. We're going to go ahead and check out the inner planets especially. We're going to go ahead and see what they look like now. So where are we? Okay, so we are near Mercury at the moment. Where is it? Mercury? Where are you at? Let's go ahead and head to it. So Mercury. And one thing as well, you can now also change your settings. So where is it? Was it visual style? No, I can't remember. But you can now change the units that things are measured in. For instance, like miles and kilometers. I've picked miles, as that's the one I'm more familiar with here. But here you go. So I'm using light years, AU, and miles instead of kilometers now. But look at these. There's actually, so got light seconds as well, light years, parasec. Temperature, I'm using Celsius. Like, it's really cool how you can actually they even use Pascal for atmosphere, which is pretty cool as well. But yeah, you can now pick units of measurement, which is something you couldn't do before. You can also like change the gas giant classification for Jupiters and Neptunes, gas giants, ice giants. Like, it's really cool how they've done this. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just get straight into it. So here is the Mercury. Now they also have this DLC which you can download for all of the planets in the solar system, which is a HD version of each planet. So right now I only have Mercury installed, because I've been having a lot of trouble trying to install these. But yeah, right now I have Mercury installed. So this is the HD Mercury. I'm also running on the high graphics option right here. I'm not running on ultra because I think that will be too much. So I'm just going to keep it on high for now. Hopefully it will run nicely there. So we're going to go ahead and yeah, just zoom straight in on Mercury and see what is up down here. So it's a little funny when you load in. Once you get to the surface, you just have to wait for it to load up. And check this out. Look how cool that is. This is amazing. I mean, look at the detail. You can point out little rocks, and you can really tell it's like a dusty grey coloured surface. I mean, look how cool that is. I really wish this was around when I made my Voyage to the Outer Planets and Beyond video, because having surface textures this detailed would have made it amazing. It's kind of a shame they released this update after I have completely finished that project, which is really annoying. It's quite annoying, isn't it? I mean, because in the old version of Space Engine, I had so many issues filming that stuff, and now they've released a whole new version with like bug fixes, new graphics. I mean, look how cool this. I wish I had I wish this was out just a few months earlier, because that would have been awesome. But oh well, that's the way it is, I guess. But yeah, either way, I still think the video is pretty cool anyway. But yeah, that surface looks amazing. I mean, look how cool that is. It looks great. Like, let me know what you think down below in the comments, guys. But I definitely think the amount of work that has been put into this now, definitely worth £18 of money, if you ask me. So yeah, I think in dollars that'd be around 20. Same with euros, 19-20 euros, I guess. I don't know, somewhere around there. So yeah, a little cheaper than Sandbox, I believe, actually. But yeah, Mercury, it used to be a little more brown in colour as well, I think, in the old version of Space. I think it was a little more brownish in colour, but now they got it in the more grey colour, which is what it should be. So yeah, looking really good at Mercury right now. So let's go ahead and zoom out from Mercury. Let's go on the solar system. There we go. Let's go to Venus next. So yeah, we'll go over here, turn it off. Right, here we go. So here is Venus, and like our custom version in Universe Sandbox, where we've used the we have the gas giant looking Venus. So it's the Saturn texture with an atmosphere on top of it. Looks very similar to this, actually. I mean, this is what Venus should look like, Universe Sandbox. Don't put like a weird green atmosphere, like a light green atmosphere. It doesn't look right. This is what Venus should be in Universe Sandbox. I mean, look how good it looks in Space Engine. Let's go ahead and zoom in under the surface as well. So here it is. So, okay, here's the surface of Venus, and check it out. Oh, little, just wait for it to load in. There you go. Right, so here it is. So it looks a lot more sandy than Mercury. Yeah, it looks like sand. Here it is here. Still very, very light as well. You'd think, because obviously Venus reflects a lot of light, has a lot of clouds. It should be a lot darker under here, if you ask me. But yeah, there it is. So yeah, even there, like you can, that looks really cool. I'm assuming the sand is the only thing Venus has, because Venus is the surface we have least scoped out. I mean, we've only ever been able to see it by radar, really. We've only got a few pictures of Venus's surface, so a lot of it, well, a lot of the minor detail that we'd have on Mars, for instance, we wouldn't have on Venus, because it's only been scoped out by radar from in space. We haven't actually been able to crawl around on it with the rovers or anything like that, or take pictures of it like we have done with Mercury. But yeah, Venus is the one we have probably the least mapped out of the inner planets, just because of how hard it is to get under the clouds. But yeah, so Venus is mostly sandy at the moment, under there with the clouds, but it should be a lot darker. That would be my only improvement for Venus, would be, I guess, give it some volcanoes and stuff, but my improvement for Venus would be make it a lot darker, because it's meant to reflect a lot of light. I don't know why it's so light underneath those thick clouds, so that'd be my only little quarrel with Venus. But either way, it looks amazing from the outside anyway, so it doesn't really bother me too much. But anyways, moving on to Earth now. Check Earth out. So here it is. Looking amazing. Got some northern lights going on there, or the city lights as well, looking amazing. Now, one thing I saw as well before making this video was, if you land in different parts of Earth, the surface texture is different, which is really, really cool. I really think it's a neat feature. So say we land in Africa here, in the Sahara Desert area near Egypt, for instance. So, really cool blue sky with the yellow sand. But if we go all the way to the surface here, look at that. It's actually like sandy, rock-coloured stuff. Like, that's really cool. So, yeah, right now it's like a gravelly sand colour. But if you go elsewhere, I mean, look how detailed that is. So cool. Look how detailed that is. And this isn't even, I haven't even got the HD version installed yet. So, pretty cool how good it looks already. But I'm pretty sure if you go elsewhere, you can actually get a sand area. So, let's go ahead and look in this area, for instance. Okay, that's still rocky as well, because I did go here earlier, and it was actually sand rather than like little rocks and gravel. Let's see if I can find an area, because I definitely saw an area earlier where it was. How about here? Okay, here we go. Yeah, look, sand. See? So that area back there was a little more like rocky gravel, but this is like actual sand. Look at that. So there's all different areas and layouts wherever you go on the planet, which I think is really, really cool. So that is the Africa area there. But if we go to, let's try the Amazon rainforest in Brazil here. So wait for it to load in. Yeah, it's a little funny with loading in stuff. It's not the fastest, but there's a lot of stuff to load in here, and I am using high quality after all, so can't be too mean to it. But yeah, look how green the rainforest is. What does it look like at the bottom here then? Okay, so Amazon rainforest is extremely green. Look at that. Wow. That is ultra rainforest green there. So yeah, there it is. Looking really cool. You see like the moss trees and stuff like that. Looking cool there, the foliage sort of colour. Looking really, really cool indeed, if you ask me. So there, that's the Amazon rainforest. Now, well, let's go to Antarctica. So here it is. So I'm guessing it will be very white in colour, as you can all assume. So here it is here, and like it's similar to the desert. Like it's all frozen though. Look at that. So it is similar to where the deserts are with all the lines on the floor and stuff like that. But yeah, ice. Like you literally can go anywhere on Earth and it will have a different surface texture, which I think is a really, really cool feature. How about we go to a city area at night? I wonder if that will look like anything. So let's go. Where should we go in America? Let's go to Florida here in this area. So what does this look like when you're on the surface? Okay, so yeah, this is a city lights right now. So what does it look like if we go all the way to the bottom? Do we see buildings? That's a cool shot right there. Anything under here? No. Okay, so not seeing much here. Maybe it's because we're... What if we let it play a bit? Let's speed it up. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So with the city lights on, it just hides what you can see on the surface. But, okay, so Florida area has got some flowers on it, which is really cool. And actually, I did visit the UK earlier as well. And UK also has, like, flowers and green like this. That's really, really cool. So wherever you go, maybe there's another one I haven't discovered yet. But that's really, really neat, how they have different areas for different parts on Earth when you land on the surface. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to the moon now. So, yeah, here it is here. Right, so let's go ahead and check this guy out. So, yeah, I think for this episode today, we'll do the inner solar system. So, we'll do Ceres and Mars as well. But then we'll do the gas giants in a separate episode. And also, if you guys want to see anything else, we can do that as well. So, I don't want to make the video too long, because uploading has been a problem for me recently as well. But, yeah, and just to spread it out as well, because I don't want to make the video just like 40-50 minutes anyway. But, yeah, here it is. So, here is the moon. And it's very similar to Mercury with the surface, as you can see here, because honestly, they're quite similar objects, so the way they look from the outer areas anyway. But yeah, so again, similar to Mercury, but the moon has got some real mountains and hills on it compared to what Mercury did. Look at that. And a shot of Earth as well. That is really cool. So there it is there. And also, I believe there's stuff to do with spaceships in here. I've never even used a spaceship. I don't even know how to use them or access them in the game. So maybe we could do something with that down the road as well. If you guys want to see it, of course, because yeah, it'd be really. I think it'd be cool to get back into doing some space engine stuff because there's so much stuff you can do in this game. And obviously, it's just amazing looking at all the detail and all this as well. So yeah, if you guys want more videos on this, just let me know what you want me to do in the game, and then I can make an episode on it at some point. Because I'm down the road anyway. I'm gonna have to be pre-recording a lot of videos, so I could do a lot of smaller videos. And oh my god, what is going on around Mars? That was really weird. But yeah, I've got a lot of pre-recording to do soon, so I could do a lot of smaller collision videos. Kind of people were asking me to collide objects. It's quite simple stuff, so I could do them as filler when I'm on holiday, for instance, along with some normal episodes and stuff as well. But yeah, just down the road, definitely need to do some more space engine, I think. Anyways, Mars. Let's see how you're looking, because I know in the old version, Olympus Mons, it always had a cloud above it, but it looks like that is gone now, and you can actually finally look at Olympus Mons properly without the cloud being in the way. Because yeah, there was a cloud. There used to be a cloud above Olympus Mons all the time, and it would never move in the old space engine, but it's gone now, so we can finally get a closer look at the sky. So let's go ahead and look here. So on the surface right now, it's quite bright here. Okay, so I think yeah, that's the crater. Okay, so that's the Olympus Mons crater. Check that out. Pretty cool stuff there. Let's go all the way to the floor. What does Mars's surface look like? Oh, inside the crater. And oh man, check that out. Okay, if it will load though, come on. Please load. If we inch forward a bit. Okay, so yeah, check that out. So obviously a more reddish colour compared to Mercury and Venus right there. And obviously Earth as well. Obviously the traditional Mars, like reddish orange colour. Look at this though. This is really cool. I wonder if it gets sandy in some areas as well. Like Earth has different areas across it. But yeah, there's Mars. Right there. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out like just a random area on Mars. So let's go ahead and zoom out. So we'll go away from the volcano. So let's just go land in the north area here. It's just somewhere around here. What does the surface look like here? Is it going to be rocky or is it going to be dusty? Oh, but either way, it definitely... Yeah, wow. Okay, so that's obviously rocky, but another texture I've not seen before on the surface of Mars. So even Mars as well has different surface textures depending on where you land. That is awesome. Wow. That is really cool. I really, really like this feature. This is amazing. I mean, yeah, there it is. So we've got lots of rocks around, as you can see. Looking really, really cool indeed. Very, very nice addition there. Wow. That is amazing how well and how cool that is. Let's go into like what about the poles of Mars? Okay, so we'll go into... Okay, this is the south pole of Mars. Yeah, I think this is the south. So let's go ahead and check the pole out. So here we go. So let's land on the pole. What does this look like? Anything unique here? Maybe it'll be like Antarctica was on Earth. Looks quite similar to what Antarctica was like. Is this the most it loads in? I think it is. But yeah, there it is there. So again, another different feature or surface area you can look. Okay, so that was really in there. Okay. How about the darker brownish coloured areas? Let's go zoom out from Mars again. Right. Yeah, these areas here. What about this area? I'm guessing this will be similar to what Mercury looks like, I'm assuming. And yeah, it does look quite similar to what Mercury was, actually. Okay, so we're traveling at 28 miles per hour right now. So about the speed of a car on a road. But yeah, there it is. So wait for it to load in. But yeah, that's quite similar to Mercury. So if it will load in a bit more, come on, load in. There we go. So yeah, quite similar to the Mercury and the Moon there as well for Mars. Looking at this, you wouldn't even think it's Mars by this area at the moment. But yeah, there is that area. Right, so let's go ahead and zoom out, and then we'll head to Ceres next. So there we go, because Ceres always has a texture, so I'm interested to see what this guy looks like. And then, yeah, next episode we'll move on to the gas giants and stuff like that. So I don't want to burn it all out in one episode as well, because that'd just be, that could be kind of a shame, honestly. Just for this really, really cool software. I don't want to like burn it out in one video or anything like that. So yeah, we'll keep the series going for a little bit, because I know a few people have wanted Space Engine to return, so I don't want to like get through it too quickly. But anyways, here it is here, and look how cool it looks. Obviously, it's not a complete sphere, as it shouldn't be, but obviously it's spherical in shape. But yeah, remember it is the largest object in the asteroid belt, and asteroid number 1, I believe. I think it's called 1. Yeah, it's called 1 Ceres. Yeah. Because it's the number 1 registered object, I guess. But look how cool that Milky Way is. Oh, yeah, when we're still in the solar system right now. Once we do for the solar system, we have to check out the exoplanets and the Milky Way and the galaxies and stuff. But yeah, this is cool. Look how all mountainous this guy is compared to like Mars or especially like Venus. I mean, this is really mountainous. Even the Moon. I mean, Looks like Ceres is a very mountainous object just because of the amount of craters on it. I mean, look at this. This is really cool. Ceres is really well done in this. So here it is, obviously similar to Mercury in the darker areas of Mars with the floor here. As you can see, a greyish rock colour. Not too surprising since the whole object is this. But what about the more blue areas of Ceres? So what about this area here where the white and blue spots are? Let's go ahead and check this area out. So does it appear more blue in colour? Oh, and it does. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. And that's, yeah, so that's bluish. Cool. I really like this. This series is really cool. Wow. Wow, I'm actually amazed. This is so. These textures are so, or the surface textures, they are so much cooler than the older version, the free version of Space Engine. These, I mean, you get what you pay for. I mean, there's so much to look at and check out just on the surfaces alone. I mean, we're only through 6 objects. We've done 6. This is the 6th object we've done now. Yeah, we've done all of the inner planets. We've done the moon. So that's number 5, and then this would be 6. I mean, I'm going to check out Vesta and Pallas and see if those guys have got any cool textures as well. But I mean, look how cool that is. Wow, that is amazing. And yeah, I think it may take quite a while to get through the gas giants if we're going to be checking out all the moons, because I definitely want to do that and show that, because I think that would be really cool and see, especially Enceladus, Titan. I reckon those guys will look really cool. I'm trying to zoom in on this white area, but I don't think we can get any much deeper. I don't think there's not really anything to show here. What about the edge of the white area? Maybe we can see something there. No? So the white areas are kind of mysterious. They don't really load in anything. Let's get out of the white area. There we go. Back into the blue area. But the blue area, wow, the blue area looks so cool. They're like the bluish coloured rock. I really like that. That is a really cool thing. And yeah, not many people talk about Ceres, so it's nice to give it some light and show what it has to offer in this game, because that's really cool. And here we go. So it loads in again. I really like this blue area. So let's travel about 40 miles per hour actually. Like, look at that. I love that. It's so cool. I really like that. Like the detail in that surface, and look how much of it there is. It goes on for ages. That is really cool. So yeah, there is Ceres, and there's it from an outer view as well. Really cool. Ceres is one of my favourites I've seen in this video. Let's check out Vesta. There we go, Vesta. So let's go here. Is this okay? This is asteroid number 4. Right. So here it is. So what if this guy? Can we land on you? Let's check it out. So here it is. Obviously, a lot more asteroid-like than Ceres is. So here it is. Let's go ahead and land on here. I'm guessing it will look similar to Mercury and stuff as well, with the greyish colour on the floor. But yeah, it doesn't look more like sandy and gravel-like. It definitely looks a lot more rocky and asteroid-like, which is cool. And obviously, the amount of mountains and stuff on this, since it isn't really a sphere, remember, this object. But yeah, check that out. So another like unique looking texture. So yeah, all of these asteroids probably have like unique looks and colours as well. I mean, look at this. This is cool. Wow. Yeah, I'll check out Pallas as well. I think that's one of the other big ones. But yeah, really cool stuff here. What about if we go to like a dark area? How do the shadows and stuff look from the surface? Let's check that out. There's a bit of greenish area going on here, but let's go ahead and land here. And wow, oh, that looks cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so here's the floor, and yeah, it actually looks a lot more gravelly now. So yeah, different surface textures on all of these objects by the looks of it. Really cool stuff, but that view looks great. Wow. This is very impressive. Definitely really cool. Definitely recommend buying this if you've got if you've got about £20 in cash to spare. Definitely go ahead and pick this up, or $20, whatever. Definitely go ahead and pick this up. This is really cool. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, exploring this, you could spend hours just checking out stuff in here. I mean, this is great. I mean, the amount of things, I know you can mod objects and do the spaceships, which I've yet to discover how to do, and stuff like that. I'm assuming it's probably one of these buttons around the left or right area there. But yeah, really cool stuff. Anyways, we'll end our journey today with Pallas. Yeah, the Pallas. There we go. So this is asteroid number 2. What's asteroid number 3 then? I can't remember. But anyway, here is Pallas. So this one's quite spherical in shape as well. I mean, not as much as Ceres is, but compared to Vesta, this one's a lot more like a sphere, which is cool. But yeah, check out another unique object. I've never actually seen an image of Pallas before, so pretty interesting to know what it actually looks like. So pretty cool, very nice. So let's go ahead and zoom in on this guy. We'll go to one of the craters here. Let's go land in the crater. And those are little craters in the crater. Can we go any further down? No, I know that we can. There we go. But look how cool it looks just from this view alone. We're not completely all the way down yet, but look at all these craters. This is unbelievably detailed. And obviously, not many people probably show this object in particular in videos, but look how cool this is. I mean, That looks amazing. Wow. That is really, really cool. So let's go ahead and go all the way down now into the surface here. So here it is. Oh, wow. Oh, we're going in one of the another crater here, but wow. I think this is better than Venus and maybe Mercury as well. I mean, look at this. Mercury didn't have massive holes like this when we landed on it. I mean, Mercury is just all completely flat with gravel, but when you zoomed in, but this sky has proper detail when you check it out and on the surface here. I mean, I think they've done a better job with this than Mercury, I have to say. Even with that HD texture on, I think from what I've seen, this looks great. This asteroid is probably the best asteroid I've seen. I mean, look at this. You can go in all the craters. I mean, look at that. Pallas is very, very impressive. Wow. That is the one I'm most impressed with, I have to say, so far. Out of all of the inner solar system objects, that is very, very impressive. I really, really like Pallas. Wow. Yeah, it's only 2.77 AU away. It's not the furthest object away either as well. But yeah, this guy is awesome. Wow. I mean, the craters. Let's go ahead and just speed around at 35,000 miles per hour here. I mean, look at this. You can just see all these craters here. These look awesome. I'm really impressed with this one. This is definitely one of the top ones we have seen today. I mean, look how cool it looks in the darker area here. Wow. All of the light. There it is. Wow. That is cool. But yeah, guys, let us know down below in the comments which objects do you think look the best out of all the ones I've shown in this video today. Because, yeah, such an improvement to the old space engine. It definitely... the old space engine definitely hasn't done these objects justice compared to this version of space engine. This is 0.9... Yeah, this is 0.990 here. This is great. This is cool. And if they continue to update this to version 1.0 or something when it comes out of beta, I don't know when that'll be. I don't know much about Space Engine's development, but this is really, really cool. Pallas looks amazing. Wow, that is my top one I've seen. I think my top ones would be Pallas, Mars, and Mercury, I want to say. Or maybe the moon as well. I think I'd toss that in there. There might be my top ones. So you guys let me know which ones you think are the best out of the ones I've shown today. Which ones do you think they've got the coolest textures, the coolest surfaces? And which one do you think just looks the best in general for detail? Let me know down below in the comments, guys. And yeah, I'll definitely get another episode out of this with the outer solar system. We may have to put that into... Or maybe we have to do an episode for each gas giant. I mean, we've got to check out all the moons of Jupiter and Saturn. I mean, that's all of the major moons there. Uranus, I believe, has all of its moons textured as well. Neptune, oh, can't wait to get to Triton. I mean, that'll be the last one I visit in the solar system, along with like Pluto and all the dwarf planets. But I can't wait to see Triton at some point in the video. So I'm not going to go ahead and check it out. I'll do it all on camera to show my reaction of it and just to get genuine opinions rather than me already seen it and knowing what it looks like. But yeah, that does it for today's space engine video, guys. Yeah, like I said, let me know what you think down below in the comments of what you think of these objects, because this is amazing. Highly recommend buying this if you've got some cash to spare. This is really, really cool. But yeah, wow, I'm amazed. That Pallas, man, looks really, really cool there. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, because this is really, really cool. And yeah, I'll hopefully get another episode out of this for later this week, guys. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and also subscribe if you're new. Helps on the journey to 9,000 subscribers now. Wow, it's so weird saying that. 8,000 subs special. I have no clue what I want to do. Let me know any ideas for that. If you want to see it, like maybe I could do an updated setup tour. I mean, I've not done one since 100 subs. Stuff has changed now, so maybe I could do that, for instance. But yeah, that is it, guys. So make sure you all have a great day. Subscribe, like I said, Discord if you want to join that. Link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.